Hello you guys, IMDEXSTAR here and welcome back to my channel. It is another beautiful day right here to get inspired and inspire others as well. It's a beautiful day and I just would like to set it out straight that there will be background noises that I cannot control, basically because on the other side is a construction site and there will be a lot of hammering, a lot of banging, a lot of machinery works, and those I cannot control. I cannot tell them to shut up. But anyways, you guys, it is still a beautiful day right here, and true to the title that we have, this is yet another mini Hermes haul, and I know that when the word Hermes comes into play, you would always think that yes, they're expensive and all these things, but for me, going into this journey with Hermes, it is a little different as you actually would think. Basically because it is the items or the brand sets apart from the other brand, basically because you are getting the best of the best. So the quality, the material, the craftsmanship, everything is at its best. That is why it comes with a price, all right? Because you would not want to get something that is of a poor quality and then it'd be of a higher price. Of course, it doesn't come like that. So all Hermes items are at a quality standard, quality material, and at the best craftsmanship that you can ever find. Anyways, before we go ahead and before we start everything else, of course, for those of you who are new to my channel, don't forget to click on that thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. Also, click on that notification bell so you're notified whenever I upload new videos. All right, so without further ado, let us go ahead and go into, well, this is just gonna be 3 different bags that I actually got for myself. And also, disclaimer, total disclaimer, this is not paid for and this is not in any partnership with Hermes. Oh my God, I wish it is, but it is not. So we are just going to open all these. All these are purchased personally by yours truly. Alrighty? Anyways, let us go into our first bag right here. Alright, so before we actually go ahead and go into our first bag, I wanted to mention that I actually got this as well as a gift, but I was too excited and I couldn't wait for it to be opened at this time. So I was too excited to open this. This is actually part of the, when they call it L'Exclusive, or one of the private collections of Hermes. This is Vetiver Tonka, which is very much a very sensual scent and very perfect for this time of year. For me, it is a very beautiful scent with a combination, of course, vetiver and tonka. You have a bit of that freshness, but a bit of that depth. So you have a very sensual scent right here that I really love. I don't even know where I place the cap anymore, but it is really just one of the very sensual, very if you would smell it, it's a bit earthy, but a bit of that depth because of the tonka bean. And it's a bit smoky. It really is one of the best scents also that you can actually use during this winter season. I mean, it's still going to be winter up until I think February or early March. So it's still going to be a very good scent and one of a very great investment as well. So I just wanted to mention that. This was given to me as a gift, as a birthday gift. All right, so as I've said, you know, all the banging and all the hammering is there. Okay, now, second thing, not actually second thing, but what's in this paper bag as well is a new discovery. I hope this is the one, because I don't know which of these two, but this is actually one of the new discoveries that I have. And for those of you who are just tuning in at this time, I mean, you know, just this year, for all of you, I am a perfume enthusiast, so majority of these things are going to be perfumes at the moment, basically because it's one of those affordable things that you can actually get from Hermes, the perfumes. So here we go, you guys. This is, oh, it's the other way around. I got a perfume from the, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but Le Jardin collection, which is the garden collection. I believe this is one of the latest addition to the garden collection of the perfumes of the garden collection of Hermes. Am I saying it right? It's actually part of the Art of Living perfumes, and it's under the Le Jardin collection. So this is Un Jardin sur la Lagune. So it comes like this, packaging, completely sealed still, of course. Oops. Okay. And what I actually love about this is very floral, this is actually a very delicate scent. A very delicate scent, and majority of the scent for me, when it actually settles down, it's really musky. It's really musky, meaning it really smells a bit of the powdery scent. But at the first hit, it's really that floral notes that you can actually smell. And ever since, I think this was, if I'm not mistaken, launched or actually made 2019. This was added to the collection 2019. And ever since then, I have had a more of a love-hate relationship with this particular scent, basically because I have been trying it out and it has not settled in me as much. So this time I think I have tried it so much so as me loving it already. I mean, the scent is growing on me. Because of that powdery musky scent, it really leaves a very light and very fresh and delicate floral scent. With this, I think there's gonna be like lilies. Lilies are in here, and you also have this, oh, sorry, let me just show you. This is how it looks inside. This is how the box is when you open. And then you also have, this is how it looks inside. As you can see, this is the bottle cap. Very simple and sleek design. With this scent, it's really, I mean, for me before it was a love-hate relationship, but now I love it. Let me just spray it on. See? On the first spray, like a top note, you will have that floral, very floral, garden fresh scent. And then as soon as it actually settles down, you will have that musky, powdery scent at the very end, which really leaves you fresh and like very, very fresh all throughout when you're using this. You have that magnolia scent and you have that Madonna lily and all that. It really gives you that fresh floral scent, and it really, really is one of my favorites at the moment. That's why I got them now. And it's actually available also in the bath line. It has shower gel, it has soap, it has body lotion and things like that. But I think for now, because I'm into layering scents, I'm more into layering perfumes rather than layering other textures onto my skin, because I'm already happy with the I have a lotion that I'm using which is unscented, and then I just layer on the perfumes. All right, so this is Un Jardin sur la Lagune, Un Jardin sur la Lagune, the latest edition of the garden collection in Hermes. This was added 2019, so it's pretty early. All right, our second bag will be this one right here. Of course, it is again another set of perfumes, which I actually got basically because before I was really fascinated of the bottle, and then now I've actually tried. I think this particular line comes in, there are like 5 different variants now of this line, but between the 5, I don't know, 4 or 5, but between the 5, this is, I don't know if it's opening. Between the 5 perfumes, this is one that I really like. I mean, for me, this actually is the differentiating factor between both. So let me just open that. Okay. All right. So here I actually have two, and this is, okay. This is part of the Eau de Marve collection. So we have here the Elixir De Marve and then also Lombre De Marve. So it is already this two that I love. So first thing I think actually will be this. This is what started my love for this particular scent. I mean, to be totally honest, this is actually part of the Women's Universe perfume. But you know me, as a perfume enthusiast, I'm not limiting myself to just men's and women's. So I would actually use both sides and then mix them together to create a different scent. So this is what started it all with my love for the Eau de Marve collection. This is Elixir De Marve. So this is a 100 milligram. Let me just open that here for you. All right, so with Eau de Marve, I think this was actually, I'm not sure about the dates. You know, sometimes dates, numbers, names are not my thing. But as far as I can remember, I think this was created 2006, if I'm not mistaken. So it has been in the line for quite a while, but I think it's one of the good scents as well. So it comes in a box like this, and we're gonna take it out of the plastic. And I just love how you have all those sparkling stars because IMDEXSTAR, star. And I mean, this is how it looks inside. I love how the bottle looks like. It is very, very nice. Look at that. Look. So this is Elixir De Marve. Beautiful scent. It's very nice. You really have that patchouli scent, and you also have a bit of that. What makes it different is because of the candied orange that is actually in here. The candied orange accord with that patchouli. It really smells very, very good. I mean, all of these, majority of the perfumes that I got now are really for the winter and then the transition to winter and spring. So if you would actually be able to smell this, this is very still on that warm and sensual side of perfume, basically because it's still going to be within winter. So this is Elixir De Marve with that patchouli and that candied ginger, and then I think there's a bit of that benzoin accord that you can actually smell, but it's really one that I really fell in love with, Elixir De Marve. The other one, however, this one actually is Lombre. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but it's Lombre De Marve. So it's in more or less the same one, as you can see. Like, this is in a different packaging, this is in a blue packaging, because this has a different scent now. So this has a different scent now, and basically it's still part of the Eau de Marve collection. But this is actually good both for men and women. And Lombre de Marve, if you would actually smell it, it's a little bit more deeper. It's a bit more woody, basically because with this, it now has, I think, a bit of tonka bean. As you can see, this is how it looks inside. It has a bit of that tonka bean and then also black tea. And if I'm not mistaken, this was actually launched very recently, 2020. This is launched 2020. So this is how it looks. This is Lombre de Marve. So this was launched 2020, and it actually smells very nice. I don't want to mix it, but from the first hit, you would actually have a tiny bit of freshness, but you will be having all that deep woody notes You have that deep woody notes, but it actually smells very, very good. This is actually one of the greatest addition as well last 2020 in the Eau de Marve collection. This is really, really good. I really, really love it. So both of these will be a perfect addition for my winter scents for up until hopefully first week of March, or even up until the end of March. Let's see. But this will be a very, very good addition to my perfume collection. All right. I really love to like mix all those different scents, so you know it's a little bit of a heaven for me nowadays. So there you have that bag right here. We'll put it there because I don't want the area to be empty afterwards when I open this side. Let's put those there, perfumes there. I'm just overwhelmed with all the perfumes right here. Okay, last of course, but not the least, is one of another sector, another Hermes calls it another métier, or another category. Now this here has been sitting here for quite a while now, and I think it is time to unveil and open it with all of you guys. I don't know if you've seen my previous mini haul of Hermes. I have started to fall in love with this category of Hermes, and I am wanting to continue the journey. So here you go, guys. Let us open this up without further ado. If I'm able to open. Okay, so there it is. There's the pounding again. Okay, let's open that up. And what happened there? Oh, there. Here you go, you guys. Well, for now, I would like to start with these small things and eventually move into a different category, move into leather goods. Let's see what happens. But for now, we will start with this. I will show you what's inside the box. I don't know if you can read the barcode right there, but I will show you what's inside the box right here. Because I've been very excited, very, very excited to actually start using this. And to make the most use out of it. So there you go, guys. We'll open this up. And here you go. Oh my god. I don't know if you've guessed it right or not, but yes, I got the Hermes Porcelain, and I'm starting to go into that journey. In my previous Hermes haul, I don't know if you've seen it, I have featured the cutleries that I've gotten from Hermes, and I have the attelage. To actually, that's where all these started. I have the attelage cutleries. That's why I wanted to go into the porcelain. Now this is the Mosaic collection. This is Mosaic Platine collection of Hermes. And I started with this is the dessert plate, as you can see. I started with this dessert plate basically because it's a beautiful piece of porcelain representative much of Hermes. I mean, the Ex Libris logo is there, and the tiles, the mosaic tiles of Hermes is right there. And in one box, you actually have two pieces, which is very perfect. This is both a, what do you call this? A dessert plate. So I love, love, love it. I so love it right here. I actually have the cutleries right here. Now, because this is a dessert plate, I brought out the dessert spoon, dessert fork, and dessert knife. So this is what started it all. The cutleries. And then look at how you actually put them together. That is the Hermes cutleries, and that is an Hermes porcelain plate. Oh my God. I'm dying now. I'm dying now. That's why I wanted to start this journey, because I know that this is going to be a fulfilling one. And I so love it. Look at that. That is your dessert plate, your dessert knife, fork, and spoon. Beautiful, isn't it? As soon as I'm able to complete the set, or maybe just like a dinner set, as soon as I'm able to complete the dinner set of mosaic platine, I'll show you how it looks on a table. I'll put on a small tablescaping for all of you guys, but this... I love it, I love it, I love it. So there you go, you guys. That is all of our Hermes stuff today. I do hope that you did enjoy, and I do hope that I inspired you to live a little and enjoy your hard work, enjoy the things that you love in life, because as I would always say, life is too short and you just have to enjoy it. Like me enjoying my plates now. I can start using my plates now. But anyways, you guys, yes, I do hope that you did enjoy our mini unboxing today and our mini Hermes haul today. Thank you so much for watching. See you again next week for another one of our vlogs. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!